Gateway 10, like, insisted. It's not like the 10th gateway or anything like that. It's just, they call it Gateway 10. And this was put together from a number of different alliances from different galaxies. Yeah. It's the program Gateway 10. Basically, a lot of all Gateway 10s are artificial. All these discs, yeah, are artificial. They're all built the same. They've all got a pole. And I'm going to explain why they got a pole. Every disc got to have a pole. Yeah. I'll do everything off the top of my head because I'm not very good at reading and writing and spelling. So everything's off the top of my head. But this, believe it or not, this here, yeah. But this, they're all built the same, all of them, yeah. And what happened was, when the reptilians came in here, they hit them all at the same time, right? And the reason why Alex Collier says only 1,800 came in, no, he's right. And the reason why only 1,800 they was going to build their fleet up again anyway in there. But the only reason why 1,800 came in was because he left all his army on bases here. Now, how they got their bases on there was the other advanced beings and that on these planets. Basically, they went in there and they said, listen, we're not going to kill you. We're not going to eat you. We're not going to do nothing like that. We want to occupy certain parts of these discs so we can have a patrol path from the gateway all the way right to here. Yeah. And the reason why they weren't going to kill anyone, and eat anyone, is because they said, we're going to create our food source here, Earth. But they made a couple of deals with some beings in the second and third realm. They got the same sort of deal as this lot here. Yeah, they've always been there. Now, all these discs are built the same, like I said, and the reason why they've all got poles, right, is I'm going to show you. All right, now, this is going to put the geniuses and all the ones who thinks they've mapped it all out and sussed it all out and been looking for all their billion-pound telescopes. The only telescope what can see through what I'm just about to show you is the one at the Vatican. Yeah, what they call it, Lucifer. That's the only one what can see through what I'm just about to show you. Right, understand it. This is going to mess a lot of people up. But let me tell you, everything works. It all works. It works. We're flat, but at the bottom, it comes in like this. And the reason why they go in like this at the bottom, yeah, because everything's levitated, yeah, and the reason why it's like the bottom of a boat, like a bow, yeah, is to counterbalance anything. So if anything, it's like the magnetic field. Gateway 10 is everywhere you go in the universe, everywhere is magnetic field. Everywhere. Yeah. But what they learned to do was to turn the fields up and down and all that sort of thing. Yeah. So this is where the inner Earths are. Yeah.
Right, Boganoff twins. Right, listen. What you'll find is that they are part of. You got the 13 bloodlines, what everyone, all the conspiracy people will know of, and that, yeah, 13 bloodlines with the Windsors and everything, yeah. But you got 26 other bloodlines above them, yeah. A lot of them live in like Italy and places like that, yeah. Did live in Italy, but the most of the Venetian family, the 26 bloodlines above the Venetian families, a lot of them are Omicrons, yeah, or crossbreed Omicron Draconian, yeah. And what happened was when the Draconians came in here first, yeah, working with the demons and all that lot, the Omicrons are sort of like the Godfather. Basically, now you're in there. The Omicrons weren't up for it. They didn't even know about it all. But once they've done all this plan behind everyone's back and got in here, and all the other reptilians and the higher reptilians all found out about it, they all wanted a piece of the action. Yeah. So the Draconians don't just answer to demons; they answer to Omicrons. But the Reptilians, yeah, make themselves look like the dog's bollocks to all the elites and all the the famous people and all the people that sold their souls and that. Yeah, they make them all think that they're the bollocks and that. They're not, because they're just like, now that they wasn't. They were the daddies when they first come in here. But when all the other powerful reptilians from other galaxies starts getting a sniff of what's going in Gateway 10, they all want a bit of the action. Yeah.
Well,
If there's a lot of children, if there's a lot of children, yeah, they definitely want a piece of the action.
yeah.
Yeah. So like I said to you, everyone works for someone. But these two brothers, basically, yeah, they just done what they want. If they wanted to pick an argument with 13 bloodlines, they would. If they say to him, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to mind control one of your bloodlines, yeah, and we're going to send them out on a serial kill, yeah. We're going to kill loads of women, yeah. We're going to let them, and if they get caught, yeah, we're going to bust them out. Those like basically spoiled brats.
Well,
spoiled brats from a royalty higher than Draconian, basically. A reptilian, if you've got a full-blown reptilian in front of you, right? Not just the Omicron, if you've got a full-blown reptilian in front of you, yeah, the magnetic field that reptilian can produce, yeah, and frequency to enter your body through your like got millions of holes in us, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen here, they drop down dead with a heart attack.
Yeah.
But they can cover up more EMF than what a grey can. You know, when a grey does this on their chest, because they've got metal plates in their chest, didn't they? Yeah, yeah. The black dust does this to demons and that. But you see when the plasma screen moves, yeah. When they come in, it won't be. If you see a demon on the other side, it ain't black dust. Yeah, the only reason why it's black dust when they come in this side is because of all the frequencies and electromagnetic fields in here with us. Yeah, it shows up. It show us like black dust in our eye perception under the blue screen. Yeah, it ain't what you see on the other side. Yeah, when you see it on the other side, the demons, yeah, you will see fucked up like electricity sort of like but not like a positive bit of electricity orb.
Right.
Like they can mimic like horrible looking things, like things what you ain't ever seen, like hybrid things what they've been mucking around with DNA and that with, yeah. They can mimic them. Yeah, and that's what you see in all the films and that. Yeah. Like it's quite frightening. But them two, for some reason, especially when they started having all the treatments on their faces and that, yeah, they used to frighten me. And I don't get frightened. But them two, when I used to put my head really headstrong on them two, like it never used to give me too much information. But the last few years, some of the information, what I learned on them, believe it or not, they are a powerful part of the connection to all of this, yeah. And they had been took out and killed, yeah. But they was more like
they have not.
Brat.
They have not been taken out.
No, they have. They're not.
Oh,
they have
have
been took.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're not in there. No, they went quite a while ago. They was probably, because don't forget, they worked from the top of the pyramid down.
Yeah. And they came
Shot
from
down.
a family of reptilian royalty, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this is where we get it all here from. Yeah. But basically, they just carried on their royalty and all their like hierarchy stuff here in human vessels. And the reason why they like human vessels is because they can like snatch a vessel or enter a vessel and experience all the stuff what we experience. Because believe it or not, the only one thing we got good with reptilians, one thing, and that is it. We all love music. Because reptilians, believe it or not, they love music. They like opera. They love opera. Yeah. What do you think when you see all the cartel, all the mafioso films? They're all watching opera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
When you watch
always.
The Godfather, and all them ones, all the all the organised crime around the world, they're reptilian. No, every single last bit of negativity. Because don't forget, there's a lot of negativity amongst the
Yeah.
78%. Negativity will be picked up like with some sort of detector, yeah,
Yeah.
and not even like a millimeter of negativity will be in it. This will just be the most positive place, yeah. Swearing, you won't hear swearing again. They have to go round and round and round again until they revolve, until they accept. Because let me tell you, it's not going to be easy to accept the fifth dimensional world and what's going to be going on in it, because it's going to be a very quiet place. Yeah.
I know.
Listen,
That sounds
all these castles, what we've just been talking about, because there's a lot of them: Buckingham Palace, White House, a place in Utah, all these satanic buildings. There's fucking shitloads of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all going to be hit with energy direct weapons. You know, the 10-day lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whilst they're scooping up all this lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all going to be hit with energy direct weapons, took out, and all them places will become bird sanctuaries, fifth dimensional bird sanctuaries. Yeah. I am the first one in human history since the CIA, deep state military, brought internet out. I am the first one to tell you lot what's above our head, why the sky's blue. No one has ever explained in the world why the sky's blue. Yeah, all of you, go and do your checkup, go and do your homework, go and research. Jordan Maxwell didn't even tell you things like that. David Icke couldn't even tell you things like that. Santos Bonacci couldn't even tell you things like that, and he's known about the discs longer than anyone. Santos Bonacci, yeah. This is one of the things. This is how I was quite blown away for a few people what's done cards on me, right? Because they hit it bang on. I have had to hold a lot of information in for a long time, and the blue sky was one of the top 5 things I've had to keep in for a long time. And when you hear all these like songs and these films to do the blue sky and the sky and all that lot, and when
Yeah.
you're in the plane, I've been in a plane loads of times, and I'm looking at this sky and I'm been thinking, you lot ain't got a clue. Obviously, the fifth dimensional people, you'll have people looking after the ocean. Yeah, you'll have like a lot of workers, a lot of people will be working, looking at clean, keeping the ocean clean and that. Yeah, and you've got like all. See, and listen, another thing I'll tell you all as well. Children and women, yeah, are the most respected thing in fifth dimensional world, and a woman's word is more stronger than a man's word in the fifth dimensional world. Yeah, yeah. Women, their word, trust me, all you women out there, with hand on my heart, I'm trying to tell you now, your word will mean more than a man's word in the fifth dimensional world. Women and children are like respected. You know how everyone's been respecting that old bitch, yeah,
Yeah.
who's been robbing you and killing you and eating you, yeah, and they all bow, yeah. We're thinking that on a real positive nature, yeah. This is what all women and children get treated like, yeah. This is men get treated well and they get respected well, and the women respect the men. But there's not a bad note here, yeah. That is why everything's got to be done in light form, because all the negativity light forms will be detected and they'll be transported out of here before everyone will start thinking, oh yeah, my children and all that. Like, no, because you're all going to remember, and you're going to remember that your soul families, and that you come in it, that they're just vessels. Yeah, I know some people will be thinking, yeah, but it's my kid, I'm going to miss that vessel. Of like, no, it don't work like that. Yeah, basically everything's going to feel like 5 minutes. I told you, it's going to feel like 6,000 years will feel like 5 minutes. Yeah, and you're going to think, what? I had kids in that life. Wow. What
Well,
happened? Do you know what I mean?
It's not like you don't have kids.
It's an experience. It's an experience. Yeah. They kept the original agenda, 2%, 3% of the original agenda stayed here, obviously, yeah. Because we've had to experience all this stuff still, haven't we? Yeah. We're going to be going back to our fifth dimensional. 20% of us, maybe a little bit more, will be going back to our soul families before we volunteer to come here. Because some of us come here voluntary. You know that, don't you? A lot of our souls come here because it started off good. It was good here. Yeah. It started off good. So we came here voluntary. Yeah. And the ones what came here voluntary, and I think I'm one of the ones what came here voluntary because I came here before the 6,000 year. I know that for a fact. Animals know where the gateways are.
What
Most
happens?
animals.
What happens first? The 10 days of darkness, and then the big flash. The big flash is the last.
We'll have the 3-day blackout, right? And then you'll have the 10 days of darkness. The 10 days of darkness will, to sort of cushion the blow to everyone, explain to them what's been going on the last 6 years, especially last 100 years. Yeah, who's involved? They can tell. A lot of it's going to be to do with the child business and that, yeah, and the vaccines, and how they've been experimenting on children since World War II, and basically, because the alien bit, they ain't just gonna go boom on the 10 days of darkness. They're gonna pull the alien bit into it. I reckon on the 9th, 10th day, yeah. And when everyone got sort of allowed to go out for a few hours of a day, because it could be martial law still, yeah. Because this ain't all going to happen in 5 minutes. Like this bit, because we're in human time. As soon as the flash out happens, and I think they might remove the firmament. They might remove the firmament sort of around that time. Yeah. Right. No, sorry, got that wrong. They do the flash because they need the firmament there for the flash, because the flash needs the bowl to go like it hits the lens.
Yeah.
You know, when I was telling you, nothing can escape. Nothing will be able to escape it. It don't matter if you're in a dark room and there's a little hole at the bottom. Yeah. That light will come through that tiny hole and light that room up like a bitch. It don't matter. You won't be able to escape it. You won't see nothing for a couple of seconds. It'll be like a white light. You know that white light what usually blinds you when you walk into a bright room anyway, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right. And so you're saying about 30 seconds. And so that can be a long time or a short time, depending on how you're looking at it, right?
Yeah. No, you won't see your arms and legs, and you'll see a lot of other orbs around you. Yeah. You'll see it. You'll see millions, because this is all people having a near-death experience. Yeah. So you're going to see it's going to look like a Christmas tree all around you.
Really?
But a lot of them, you'll all of a sudden be sucked away from us that way, and we'll be sat here. Yeah, you'll see these. The ones who'll be going. You'll actually see them be pulled away to the other light. Because there's a new vortex there. There's a new vortex there, not an amnesia one. This vortex is for everyone what's dying now. Yeah, they're asleep. Say that again.
If someone took the vaccine and died from it, they would
die from it,
and they would they wouldn't have to go through the shift. That is
they're cutting the shift out. They're going. They've been directed there straight away.
But
this is saving this. Yeah, but this is saving a lot of track. This is saving a lot of work.
Yeah. And also, don't
the ones because there's a lot of positives here. Is going to be helping with the transportation.
And also, isn't this what the super soldiers do all the time? And also, what?
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, they do that. They do that all the time.
It's like
super soldiers, like you said. Super soldiers. How they give us intel on that? Yeah, it's because they goes on a memory. They have like a memory breakdown, and it freak them out, and it'd be like, wow, like. But they know it's real. They know that they've been there. Yeah. They know that they've done it. Yeah, and it'll freak them out for ages. And then all of a sudden they go, well, look, I can't tell anyone yet, but I'll need to be
Yeah.
telling someone soon. This is driving me nuts. And then they comes out and they tells you, yeah, and you knows when they're telling the truth. This is the thing. When Trump says nothing can stop what's going to happen, this is it. When he says nothing, when Trump says nothing can stop what's going to happen, he don't mean like all this takeout, because that's already happened. He don't mean all like the stuff what's been going down, all their missions and all their things what they've been doing with the demonic ETs and whatnot.
Yeah.
He don't mean none of that. Nothing can stop what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to be here. Listen. Just a little clue to you all. Listen, Trump, yeah? We're not even going to be here. Yeah? And it's all going to be done in 30. Yeah? We're not even going to be here. It says it all. Listen. It's going to happen. What's going down? Nothing can stop what's happening.
Oh,
and we're not going to be
30 seconds.
Right? Yeah, we'll take what you just said, Linda. We'll do it like this. Done in 30 seconds, right? We're not going to be here. Yeah? It's just, like you say, it's just going to be like, it's going to be quite mad, really. We're not going to be here. And look what you just said.
So done in 30 means that our bodies are going to be upgraded in 30 seconds. Correct?
Yeah. Listen, when you everyone what's staying, who shifts and stays, when you come to, you will feel $1 million. All right? Listen, but like I said, no one's going to get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, like we said a few times before, no need to panic and all that lot. Because listen, when you do have them 30 seconds out of your body, yeah, it's going to be the best feeling you've ever had in your life, what you can ever remember. Because so far, up to now, you felt like shit. It's been shit, isn't it? Yeah? And most people feel like crap, don't they? Yeah? So this is going to be like the best 30 seconds of feeling you've ever had in your life. So no one will panic or worry. The sheep will panic and worry because they're going to be thinking, hang on a minute, why are all them lights staying over there and we're all going over here? The same Galactic Federation Alliance, what takes care of Gateway 10, will look after the New Earth and all the other discs. Yeah. And the moon, see our moon, yeah. Another thing I want to tell you, that moon covers all the discs. Our moon, yeah, occupies all the discs. That's why sometimes during the day you see the moon, yeah, and you can see through it. You can see things on the other side of it because it leaves a hologram. It leaves the hologram here, or it goes so no one's none the wiser. Yeah, the moon pops in and out all the time. Yeah, that hologram, what they leaves here sometimes, yeah, so people are none the wiser. That hologram is also advanced technology. That can pull the sun. That hologram, see that hologram, what you see during the day, the moon, sometimes when you can see through it, when you get all the people on YouTube going, wait, I can see through that. I can see the star look coming through on the other side. Yeah, you can. It's a hologram. But it's a very, very, very advanced hologram. It can it's got magnetic fields, what pulls the lenses. Yeah. The sun gets pulled. You'll see a lot of after it, after the peak of the brightness, yeah, and you're getting all these flashing previous lives and things shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
oh, you said low.
All of a sudden, when that flash dies down, well, it won't die down, it just goes boom, flash. You'll see all the other light forms re-entering the vessels and being carted off. Yeah.
So we will see that.
Yeah. Listen, our vessels, what we re-enter, the same ones, will be more advanced and we'll all be good looking. We no one will be obese. Plasma is a main part and play key of the shift because the plasma is the matrix. Yeah, it's the plasma what's part of the ingredient to the matrix, what changes everything around. You know, when I was telling you demons can change the moment in a second.
Yeah.
They can put you in a that you could be in your room 1 minute and then they could just put you in a field in a second. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look around you, all of a sudden you're in a field. Have you seen that before?
Say they could stop time?
Yeah, they just only for a while. You can only stop time. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Wow, dangerous. Yeah. And we're going to remember all this sort of stuff, though. We're going to remember all this sort of stuff. But you can't stop time for too long. Yeah. And even in the films, when they says, but they're all rushing to get back. You know what I mean? When their time's getting up, we got back. Otherwise, it's a dangerous thing to stop time. Because I said to you again, we're on a time loop. We're on a time loop. When we re-enter our vessels, when it's all up, we'll be advanced. And the 22 gourmet foods will be to keep our bodies advanced.
But here, I want to go back a little bit. When we're watching this, it's only going to be seconds. It'll be like time, but not time as we know it. You know, there's no putting a number on it or anything like that. It's just going to pass through. But we will watch them go off. We're here. We're going to stay here. We will watch the ones that are going as light forms. They will be like 1,000 Christmas lights going off into a vortex that's going to take a positive vortex.
One of the things I reckon,
not negative, it's positive. And when they come out, they will also have better health, won't they?
Yeah, they'll be better health because this will all be part to help them realise and help them to believe to evolve. You know what I mean? Because none of them are going to believe nothing. They're just going to be in like they'll have about 2 or 3 years of healing as well. You see the 5th dimensional world. You see all us lot who shift, who goes back to where we came from. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We will be healing for 2 to 3 years. We won't have to lift a muscle. Yeah. All the other positives who will be living here with us, they'll be operating and keeping things rolling while we heal. Yeah. Once we heal, we'll go out there and join them in the oceans and in the forests and in wherever what has to be looked after. Bird sanctuaries, animal sanctuaries. There's going to be a lot of them. Yeah.
So we will have a healing. We will have a healing period.
Yeah. We'll have about 2-3 year healing period. It'll take about 2-3 years for our chakras to heal. And, you know, all our... You got 12, 13 chakras in you.
Right.
Yeah? And most of even people who's going to shift, their chakras have got their oils in their bodies, the chakra, the DMT, could only build up so far because their vessels have been basically turned into a 3rd dimensional vessel, weren't we? Yeah.
Well, and also we're going to have this magnificent food supply that we talked about. So that will help our vessels to heal because we'll have the best food, and we don't have the best food now.
No.
And it's
I'll
not.
tell you something now. What's surprising, you see, all the food what we know of on this planet, don't matter what it is, fruit, veg, anything. Yeah. If they took the sugar out of everything on Earth, no one would eat anything because it would taste like shit.
Well,
you see a roast dinner, right? You see a roast dinner or a fry up or a burger or all this lovely food, what everyone loves to order and they loves to live on and eat. Yeah. If you took this, because let me tell you, sugar's in everything. Just because you can't taste it, sugar is in everything. Just like metal, mercury and sugar. Aluminum, barium, them 4 things are in everything. You can't escape it. Yeah. And in 5th dimensional worlds, there's nothing what don't get recycled. Everything is recycled. You don't get rubbish. You don't get crap. You don't get wrappers and polythene and plastic and all that sort of crap. Yeah. You don't get that. They'll have a little tiny bit of it on the new Earth, not as much, but they got to have similar sort of stuff to what they had here to slowly evolve them out of it. Yeah, just don't forget when they're going through this new vortex, it's not an amnesia one. They're going to remember everything. They're going to remember everything of being here. So they're going to be very, very traumatized on the earth for a while. Yeah, very. And that's right. The only thing that's going to be here is positivity. No roads, no machinery. Well, there'll be machinery, but you can't hear it. Yeah, nothing. No loud trains, no loud buses. Yeah, you'll hear. Have you ever heard of the expression, the sun is shining, the birds are singing? Yeah, that is what I'll dream of a lot.